Hey guys, so in 1 Samuel 15 through 17, we see Saul once again making a bad mistake, as he did in 13 to 14, and not trusting the Lord, and therefore being rebuked by Samuel and having the kingdom taken from him. And so then in chapter 16, Samuel goes and he anoints a new king, King David, to be the true king over Israel that God chose really from the beginning. And it's because he is a man after God's own heart. And so we see this evidenced in chapter 17 when David goes up against Goliath, the king of the Philistines. And actually, I don't think he's king. He's just a mighty warrior. But either way, really cool guy, super strong, super tall, everything. And David says in verse 46, "This day the Lord will deliver you into my hand, and I will strike you down and cut off your head. And I will give the dead bodies of the hosts of the Philistines this day to the birds of the air and to the wild beasts of the earth, that all the earth may know that there is a God in heaven." And then jump down to 47, "For the battle is the Lord's, and he will give you into our hand." And so unlike Saul, David trusted the word of the Lord. He trusted the heart and the character of God, and he knew him. And from his youth, he spent time with God in the wilderness, worshiping him and protecting his flock. And we see throughout Scripture that God is much like a shepherd in the way that David was, and so he empathized and understood God's character in that way. And so he knew that he would protect Israel in the same way that he would protect his flock. And so it's just amazing here to see David's character and to see his trust in the Lord, and that his confidence was completely in God and not in himself. And that's how we're supposed to be, right? And so David became the king, the true king that God was always looking for. And David knew, right, that he's where the joy is.